Hey, welcome everyone to Train Like an Athlete. I'm Coach Valentino, and what I'm going to be doing is training like the athletes for a whole term so that everyone here can see what it's like to train at Iron Up. So everything that I do, I'll be doing exactly the same as the athletes throughout the next 10 weeks. All right, trying to show you guys everything about our 4 pillars, which is movement, mindset, recovery, and nutrition. So everything that we start with, or every term, is always a fitness testing to see where the athletes are currently at. So before we get started, let's get into the warm-up, and then I'll explain what we're about to do. Let's go. So today we're going to be testing out for our 10-meter sprints, 40 meters, our broad jump. We have a change of direction drill called the 5-10-5. Then we're going to finish up with a Broncos. So that's a shuttle, 20 meters back, 40 meters back, 60 meters back, and you repeat 5 times for a total of 1.2 kilometers. Now every result that we get from these tests, we're able to see what the weaknesses and strengths are of an athlete and program something to make sure that they're strengthening their weaknesses. And whatever their strengths are, like we say, Iron Up, better never stops, always getting better and stronger. So this is what I'll be going through today. Everything that I do, I get 2 chances for everything except for the Broncos. And then from there, I'll be able to program something for myself for the next 10 weeks and show you guys what the before and after looks like. So let's get it started. 10-meter sprints first. So for myself, it's been a while, but got to keep honest to yourself. Whatever time I get to for the first week, that's all good. We'll only get better from the next week onwards. All right. 1.91 seconds. Whew. That's sweet as. Here's a quick little tip, guys. If you're ever doing sprinting on your own, for every 10 meters you're running, rest for 30 seconds. If you're running 40 meters, that's a 2-minute rest. If we're doing 10 like we are right now, 30 seconds rest. And that's to make sure that every time you're sprinting, you're always giving 100% effort. To get faster, you need 100% effort every time. Round 2. Second effort was 1.83 seconds. And that's testing 1 done, acceleration. All right, next one that we're gonna go into is our 40 meters, guys. This is testing our top speed. Just looking at our transition and how we look and are we able to keep our speed right through to the end. Wow. You know what, team? Just to give you an indication, 2 years ago, I would run the 40s in about 5.5 seconds because, and it's not an excuse, but I have been inactive. That run was 6.33 seconds. 6.33 seconds. But hey, if you dwell on the negative, you're never gonna grow. So the only way is up from here, team. 1 more round, let's see if we can get that time a bit better. With speed work, it's a skill. And like any skill, guys, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. And at the moment, I've lost it. But that's all good, it's all good. So one of the things that I wanna focus on for the next 10 weeks is getting my nutrition on point. Make sure that I am practicing at least 3 times a week, and making sure that I hit my recovery, okay? In terms of mindset, it's always keeping positive, staying on track, and not letting any negatives to get me down. All right, so with that one there, especially with the mindset, if you have a goal in place, that's gonna lead you on a path in order to achieve whatever needs to be done. And when you have that goal in place, all those other pillars fall into place, like your recovery, your movement, and your nutrition, because you know where you're going and you know where you want to be, and so you make sure those other 3 pillars are on point. And there we go, a little bit better, 6.26 seconds. All right, next one, broad jump. Foot behind the line and just trying to jump as far as you can. Now we have some talented athletes out there at Iron Up that are cracking the 2.5 meter range plus, and that just shows how explosive they are off the mark. So for me, I'll be happy with anything over 2 meters. Let's get it going. Boom. 2.12 meters, round 2. Tap. There we go. 2.12 again. All good. There goes my limit. Time to test the next one, team. Welcome to the 5, 10, 5. So all that means is I'm running one way 5 meters, I run the other way back 10 meters, then sprint back into the middle. So if you see the cones just behind me, team, we have a red, white, and a red. I'm gonna start on the white cones, sprint off to one of the red cone sides, sprint off to the other side, then back into the middle. Let's see how I go. We have a 5.12 seconds. Give this test a go that we do at Iron Up. All right, especially if you're an athlete, it's always good to have something to measure yourself towards, okay? If you're not measuring yourself, you don't know where you're gonna go, whether you've gotten better or you've gotten worse. So measurements is everything. One more to go. One more to go. 4.97 seconds. There we go, 4.97 seconds. Let's go to that last one. Hey, welcome to our final drill. This is our Broncos Run. This is Iron Up's favorite testing that we give out during the winter time. And it's just a shuttle for 1.2 kilometers. So you're gonna go 20 meters, come back to the beginning. 40 meters, back to the beginning. 60 meters, back to the beginning. That's 1. And you repeat that 5 times for time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at about 7.5 minutes if I'm being honest, but we'll see how we go anyways, okay? So let's get it. The first one, 4 to go. Let's go, 3 more. Hey, we're down to the last 2, team. Time. 6 minutes 50. 6 minutes 50. Here we go, team. Gonna zoom that in. And that's testing done. Good wake up call for me. But better never stops, team. So I'll go home, set some goals based on this, and we'll tune in next time. If you're gonna give it a go, hashtag be a beast, and let's see what you can do.